Big ball.
Ethan Pocic, Seattle Seahawks center, and LSU legend, back down in Baton Rouge. Great to see you, big fella.
Hey, thanks for having me.
How we feeling, man?
We're feeling good.
Yes.
Just like old times, huh?
It's just like old times. He was a former intern on off the bench as a young, I don't even know if he was playing center then. He might have still been a tackler or a guard. He played every fucking position at LSU when he was here.
Wait, did he eat Studio 2, like second floor? Or
I think during the transition. I think he was in the closet up to the big house. On the third floor.
I wouldn't imagine he could fit.
Yeah, but I mean,
how do you put this?
Really and truly, all he did as an intern was get us into bogeys with clap. I mean, we didn't hold him responsible for anything.
Yeah.
Bro, how's life?
With the clap or with
now
clap?
Now that you were an established, pull that microphone in. Don't be scared. Get comfortable
Yeah,
over
own
there,
that
bro.
thing. Hold
Just
it.
get up in there. Hey,
Right. Headphones on or no?
Up to
you don't need them.
Up to you.
You don't need
Perfect.
them. Probably a goofy look for a big guy like you. How is life, bro? You're an established NFL offensive lineman now. You're a starter in the league. Every time I hear Seattle being broken down on offensive line play, they lead it with 77 with Pocic, and you're the guy. What is it like kind of to be at this part of your NFL life now?
Yeah, I just say like a lot of hard work, leaning on God and just like having fun with it and taking everything one day at a time. And, it's all hard work too.
Yeah, no doubt. And I mean, you came in as a hard worker. You kind of set a standard here at LSU as being a hard worker, and now in the NFL, I don't think that surprises a lot of people that you're, leading that group up there. What is life like in the NFL? What is kind of, being an NFL veteran now like?
Yeah, I'd
now
say
that you're married, you kind of got the family and all the stuff.
I'd say it's just definitely all about routine and like just having fun with it. I say it's 365 days out of the year, so just showing up every day, trying to get 1% better. That's really what it is. So, I like to plan things out. Today I'm going to work on this technique, or meetings I'm going to focus on this, or whatever it may be, and just, work from there.
Anybody ever seen Big? The movie Big?
Yes.
I feel like the kid, Tom Hanks, the kid version of Tom Hanks. I mean, I am legitimately like sitting up straight right now. I mean, I'm trying to make myself kind of tall.
Make yourself look taller.
Like, how different is big-time college football at a place like LSU and life in the NFL? Like, how much has your regimen changed?
I mean, I'd definitely say, like, it's just definitely everything's more detailed. It's just another level up. So, high school to college is a big jump. College to NFL is a big jump. So, just everything from practice to meetings to – really the weight room's kind of the same, but I'd say I do more like treatment, more stuff on my body. But, I'd say the practice, the walkthroughs, everything is just way more detailed.
Pete Carroll, as a coach, he's always kind of been a revolutionary guy. What's that been like to play for him?
No, it's awesome. He definitely gets the most out of his guys. He's smart. He likes to have fun. He does everything from a positive point of view. And I think the locker room and even the coaches really feed off that.
Can you hear him chew his gum down the hallway? Do you know when he's coming? Because he smacks that thing.
I don't really notice it until I see it on TV. I see like the mic'd up when he just like throw it and stuff.
How good's that atmosphere? I'd love to get to the city of Seattle. I want to talk to you about living in Seattle, but how is the atmosphere of playing in that 12th man?
It's definitely loud. It's definitely
it has a college appeal to it, right? Does it have a college feel to it? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say it's loud, man. And it's consistent. And those fans, they love football. So, it definitely helps us. Like home games, when our defense is on the field, they're loud and it's awesome.
Have you caught a fish? Have you went to the market where they throw the fish down the aisle and snagged one? Because I saw Randy do it on Monday Night Football. I didn't know if that was like celebrity treatment where you could go in there and snag one.
Well, I'd say I'm no celebrity. But
welcome to
I've seen it.
Jesus,
I've seen it happen. They throw the fish and they catch it and all that. But Pike's Market, it's a little overpriced. It's very touristy.
Here it comes to me.
Yes. Seattle native.
Yeah, that's right. Here comes the Midwestern shopper out of him. So you're from the Midwest.
Yep.
You lived in the South,
Yep.
and now you are on the West Coast in a very progressive city. What is it like living in Seattle at this point in your life after all the traveling that you've done as such a young guy?
Yeah, so me and my family, we live here half the year. We live in Seattle half the year. So it's cool. There's a lot of, like, outdoor stuff to do. You know, the people are real cool. There's a lot of good food out there. It's different than down here, but there's good food and good people. So it just makes everything, you know, real fun to play out there.
What is life like down back here now? What's it like coming back down to Baton Rouge and as established NFL veteran and a legend of LSU?
Yeah, just really just getting ready for the next season, taking care of my body, workouts, and then a lot of family time, a little fishing here and there.
Do you anything outside of football? Do you have interest? I mean, outside of the hobbies?
Yeah.
Any like business? I mean, have you started to
No.
do that type of stuff?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Bro, y'all's league, y'all's conference, the NFC West.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got the Super Bowl winners in it, but I mean, San Francisco's in that division. What's that division like year in, year out?
Yeah, I feel like it's like the SEC of the NFL. You know, especially with the line play. There's good D linemen on every team, good O linemen on every team. So, you know, the way I see it, man, it makes us better. And, you know, everything in the NFL is really about the division games. You got to own your division. So, you know, that makes it fun.
Did Frank Wilson recruit you?
Yeah, that's my guy.
Have you talked to him since being back home?
No, I haven't. But you know, Coach Frank is the best. He's the best recruiter. You know, when Leonard and Geis were, you know, at LSU, you know, he was coaching them up. So I feel like that was the best hire.
I agree.
Take me into the living room if you can when Frank comes in. Is it just like, what's his spiel that everybody seems to fall for?
Well, so I talked to Coach Frank on the phone a lot. Coach Stud and Les came to my house, and you know, there was a little bit of football being talked. They were talking to my brother a lot because my brother played at Illinois, so that's how they knew of me. My brother kind of was he was a real good player. So
Fucking O'Doyle's.
the O'Doyle rules.
Get away, but not tonight.
But so they kind of knew my brother. He was like a good player at Illinois, and so that kind of set the tone. I think that's why they were interested in me, and that's kind of how I played. Not trying to change the subject. That's kind of why I played center. My brother was a big center, and Les was like, "How do you play center? This and that." So when I got to LSU, there was like an injury or something, and they needed a center that first day. So it was like, I never snapped a ball, never did any of that. And they're like, hey, good luck. It was the best thing for me, though. You know?
Really?
Oh, yeah, because
did you inside, were you like, fuck, I don't want to do this?
I was like, well, yeah, so like the game plan of me coming to LSU was like
tackle,
but like we're going to, have you play guard. And then that day came, and I was like, man, I don't know about this. But like it can't hurt. Like I was like, my mindset was, I'm probably not. This is probably isn't my home, but it can't hurt. Yeah. And then I was like, they were like, hey, you're doing good. At like, let's just keep you there. And then I learned to like love it, like take control, take command. Making all the calls and everything, and so it's like really the best thing for me.
Sure. Do you remember how much that versatility came up in your pre-draft process? How many people were impressed by that you could play nearly every position or did play every position on the line?
Yeah, no, definitely. It definitely helps, like, just like because there's only 8 linemen now that dress, but before when I was coming out, it was 7, 7 to 8, depending on the team. So, yeah, like it's really not that many guys on the sideline for a game, so it's definitely very important.
What has your point of view been of LSU past couple of years now that they got Brian Kelly in? Looks like they're trying to point it back in the right direction. Where do you see this program kind of under his leadership?
Yeah, no, I think he's making some good moves. I think he's doing a good job. Yeah. They got him for 9 years, so we'll see what happens.
A lot of money, bro. Quarterback money.
Yeah.
You play golf?
Doesn't he look like he's smashing?
I just don't. I mean, he look like he's smashing. It's like Gallagher can smash a watermelon.
Right-handed or left-handed? What's your dominant hand?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Are there any left-handed centers in the NFL?
I thought T-Bob was a left-handed center.
Creed Humphrey is left-handed.
Wow.
The center for the Chiefs.
What's it like
I think that's the only one though, and maybe the backup for the Rams.
What's it like to block Aaron Donald?
I mean, he's the real deal. He's real good.
Is he the best that you've blocked?
Yeah, I think he's the best. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good with his hands, natural leverage, strong, total package, smart. So, you know, he's the real deal.
Steele Henry, who is our roofer here on the Jordy Collada Show, has hashtag Ask Pocic. How much do you miss bogeys?
Yeah, man, I feel like
Steele, good for you.
yeah, love Steele. That's my guy.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, definitely the old college spot, and you know, definitely miss that place for sure.
A lot said without saying anything.
Yes,
at all.
we get it. We get it. We feel your nostalgia. So what is the schedule like for you in the offseason? Are you working out at LSU?
No, I'm working out at Traction.
Oh, nice.
4 days a week, and then
Oh, shit.
yeah, and then just some like treatment stuff, and then I do some stuff on my own too. So just workouts, treatment, and then you know, start getting more into like football, like you know, drills and stuff. The sooner we get to OTAs.
It's got to be cool to be an NFL player and be from LSU. Like, you got to have a lot of dudes every Sunday that you see kind of on the other sideline. What's it like being in the league and being from the program?
Yeah, I'd say it definitely helps out like in our own locker room. You know, we got Jamal. I never played with D-Lou, but you know, I know D-Lou real well. Never played with Al Woods, but you know, playing with him, he's a stud. You know, you kind of just know like what these guys are about before even playing with them.
Yeah. Al Woods country strong. I mean, he's like prison strong.
Yeah.
Al Woods,
You know what I mean?
when he played against us in high school, so he's from like a 1A school in
yeah.
the sticks.
Yes.
Yeah, he owns like a farm out in the middle of
Yeah,
Louisiana.
in Avoyles Parish.
Yeah, he's on like year 12 or something like that.
And he's one of those
Strong.
dudes that, like, always gets the call. You know, he's like, I don't know if I'm going to play this year. Like August, somebody's like, can you get to camp?
You look up and you see Al,
Right.
like he's on a
Blocking
playoff
field
roster
goals.
every year.
Doing shit like that. Russell Wilson, the teammate. What's that like?
Yeah, he's awesome, man. He's special player. You know, special teammate. You know, he's a leader, Christian man, and I'd say just all aspects, man. He's just special, and you know, he's awesome to play with.
Yeah. Sierra around the building a lot?
No, not much.
Ever?
Maybe like practice or something.
Okay.
But no, not that I notice of really.
Tell me to fuck off here if I put you on the spot. Do you think he'll be back next year? Do you think he'll be a Seahawk?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm a free agent, so you know, I think it'll happen.
Did you have something?
No, I did, but then you cut me off real quick, and I lost my question. I was gonna. Oh, okay, now I know. It's about Russell, and I didn't know you were gonna ask that. But how quickly was it? Like, how impressive was it for him to come back from that thumb injury? Because I believe it was the same one Drew Brees had, and then he couldn't really grip a football, and Russell came back in probably like half the time that you're supposed to come back in. Is that just kind of who he is and how he works?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, just he stayed mentally in it. Although he was like on IR and stuff, he was still like out there, still doing his thing, taking mental reps, and it was his finger. It was like the top of his finger.
That's what it was.
And yeah, I mean, it's no surprise that he was able to come back that quick.
Bubble water.
It is. It's great to see you, bro.
Hey, it's good to see you too.
I'm glad you stopped by. I appreciate you stopping by. We got to get lunch.
All right.
Hang out.
For sure. Sounds good.
Let's get him to sign the CBS poster for sure. Yeah. Ethan Pocic, former LSU legend and now Seattle Seahawks center, stopping back by here in studio. Makes his offseason home in Baton Rouge. Obviously lives in season up in Seattle, so it's good to see the former Tiger back down here in South Louisiana. We'll reset the set, come back and close it out here and get out at 9 o'clock. And we were talking about Steele Henry. Remember, he is our roofer here over at the Jordy Collada Show. Get in touch with him or anybody over at Hargrove Roofing and let them call you. But call Steele specifically. He works all throughout South Louisiana. You can get in touch with him. Feel the steel by getting in touch with him today. Flash the one with the phone number there. Lizzie, help me out there. There he is. 318-229-7266 is the number to get in touch with Steele Henry. 318-229-7266 is the phone number to get in touch with Steele Henry, Hargrove Roofing. Know who's on your roof. He can help you out today. Pocic, real quick, what do you think about Joe Burrow? Watching him and what he accomplished at LSU, now seeing him in the league and take Cincinnati to the Super Bowl in his first healthy year, second full season in the league, second year in the league.
Yeah, he's a stud, and he's got it. You know, he's got the it factor. You can tell he's a leader, so it's no surprise he's successful.
Who's the best football player you've had shared a locker room with? That might be it might be too open ended, but was it somebody at LSU or has it been somebody in the league?
Like the most dominant, I would say, would be Bobby.
Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, Bobby. Just he's made like all pro every year I've been there. First team, whatever, and great teammate too. And then my first year I played with like Earl Thomas and Richard Sherman, and Cam Chancellor was the real deal too. And then
I would love for my safety to look like Cam Chancellor. Virginia Tech.
Nice.
EP, good to see you.
Hey, good to see you.
All right, we will be back and close it out here on the Jordy Culotta Show. Remember, get in touch with Steel Henry to get your roofing taken care of. Feel of Steel. 318-229-7266. We'll be back and close it out here on the Jordy Culotta Show.
Best hands you've had underneath you.
Oh, wow. Never felt Burrow. Never felt the goats.
Felt Burrow's hand.
Danny Etling.
Little chance there.
Etling?
Oh man, they're all.
It's got to be Russ.
Yeah, for sure,
bro. I mean, those are Hall of Fame hands.
You don't lock down Sierra without good hands.
Those are Hall of Fame hands right there, dude. All right, we will be back and close it out.
Does he make you do the towel like Brady?
No towel, no.
No gunge down there. Good for you. Good to know.
God, towel's tough without Seattle too. I bet.
That's what I would say. Yeah, rain.
Wait, what you mean a towel?
Like on his ass, so he can wipe the towel before he
Only
goes
thing
underneath.
I don't do is when it's raining, I just don't sit down. I don't get wet.
What discipline?
Do you lay down belly?
No, I'm saying like during the game, like I don't sit on the bench when it's raining because there's water.
Because he don't want to get his ass wet.
Oh no, I know. So I'm saying if he wanted to rest, you could. What if you had to get on the bike?
I just stand up the whole time.
Bro, he's committed.
He just stands up.
This is how you get a contract.
Yeah.
You come to the Saints.
Bengals.
Yeah, I'd rather go to the Bengals, bro. Yes.
Bengals.
You free agent?
Yeah, I'm a free agent. Yeah.
Ooh.
Bengals.
But like I said, I'd probably be back in Seattle.
It's a good place to be in life, though, right?
yeah.
Good place to be in life.
Yeah, for
Free
sure.
agent. About to feel your value, bro. EP77, one of our favorite, Ethan Pocic, man, LSU legend. Jordy, we need a pic of you next to Pocic. Stay tuned.
Right now.
Stay tuned. We will get you one. I mean, I feel like Tom Hanks. I just got my wish. Going back to childhood. We'll be back here on the Jordy Culotta Show.